Hello, my name's Adrian Shackleton and I am entering my draft manuscript, Now Is Your Moment, into the Hay House 2024 Writers Competition. For about the last 8 years, I've been writing a book about self-development, and it's based on spiritual concepts, ancient spiritual concepts, using modern techniques. Throughout my whole life, I was very successful in all the jobs that I did and successful in business. However, about 10 years ago, I found I wasn't quite happy with life. And I was trying to work out why it was that I could go to work and be extremely successful at no matter what challenges were thrown at me to overcome at work I could do, and yet I seemed to not be able to work out how to be successful or how to be happy in life. And so I just started reading self-development books, looking for the answer. And whilst there's lots and lots of really good self-development books out there and lots of great spiritual authors and thought leaders, I found that each book was only a small segment of information of what I needed to sort of piece together the holistic view. What was missing was the holistic view of what a human being needed to do to be happy. So I read lots and lots of books, and then I started to document, and I thought I'll document for my children, my daughter and my son. And then as I started to document and read and observe what I was reading in the everyday world, I noticed through conversations and observation there was a lot of other people out there like me that were very successful in life but not successful in being happy. They were similar to me. They were looking for the answers. So I then decided to convert my notes and all the research I'd been doing and take it from being a lot of notes and guidance documents and put it into a book. And so I started writing chapters, and I started writing my book. And again, the intention was to leave behind a legacy for my two children. And in the end, I realised that I had the potential and the opportunity to leave behind a legacy for humankind, for other people that were searching for an answer just like me. So that started about 8 to 10 years ago. And in between my writings and my reading, life keeps kicking in and you get busy, and then I might not write for a little while, and then I come back to it again. But I've had a burning passion, an inner desire to, like an inner itch that I needed to scratch to get this book finished. And so last year I took time off work, and I was feverishly writing my book, and it's like a baby. It just keeps growing and you just keep working on it. And then I heard about the Hay House Writers Competition, so I got a VIP ticket in the Hay House Writers and Community workshops. I was registered for the February workshop and had to go away and missed it, unfortunately. And then I was poised and waiting for the next one, and the next workshop wasn't until September. So I attended the September workshop, and CEO Reed Tracy and publisher, editor, best-selling author Kelly Notaris was there, and it was just mind-blowing. I just loved every minute of the 4 days with Reed and Kelly, and also the guest speakers that came on, and also listening to the questions from all the other writers was very interesting, and loved it. So then that motivated me to get my book finished. So I know I've done it a little bit backwards. You're supposed to do it in a set order, and I didn't know about it until I'd attended the workshop. But my book and most of my chapters, 11 or 12 chapters I've written, are almost complete. It's very close to being completed. But I've been working recently on getting my book proposal in, and this is the last step. So I just need to get my video finished and uploaded, and this is the last thing I need to do. So very excited about it all. I'm looking forward to hopefully winning the competition and getting an opportunity to have my book published through Hay House. And as I learned through the workshops with Kelly and Reed, that there's a lot of terrific authors like Deepak Chopra and others that didn't get their books published first off, and they went and self-published, and there was a lot of other names thrown around at the time. And so I won't be deterred. I'd like to win, and I'd really like to work with Hay House to have my book published. I've got more books to write. This is just a start, but I'm really keen to get my first book published, and then the floodgates can open from there. My book, as I said before, alluded to, is a spiritual book. I've been in management, high-level management, for over 10 years across many industries and many different jobs, very successful at work. And I believe that through the process of research and understanding and coming to learn meditation, Vipassana meditation, and also understanding mind and ego through terrific authors like Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now and A New Earth, just like Bibles that I just hang on to, including my favourite all-time book. As you can see, it's well and truly read and noted. In fact, there's a highlighter still hanging out of it. But The Law of Attraction, the 3 books in one, The Essential Collection by Jerry and Esther Hicks. I went backpacking around Europe a few years ago. My wife gave me a leave pass to go and explore, and would you believe that one of the items I took with me in my backpack was this massive book. So it goes everywhere with me. So I don't know what else to put in the video other than I believe that I am now very happy. I've worked out the key to happiness, and we're all walking a path, and everyone's at a different point in that journey, and we've got many lives to explore that. I firmly believe that. And so my book, from a spiritual point of view, talks about ego, the mind, the crisis the world's in at the moment because of the uncontrolled ego, and the fact that people associate thinking with being who they are, and it's not. So there's a ton of stuff in the books. I've explained it quite clearly, I believe, in my sample chapters, and also my explanation of all my chapters. But we talk about the law of attraction, the fallacy or the flawed beliefs in time. As we know, from a time perspective, we only have ever the present moment, but people get around living in clock time and psychological time. So I talk about all that in the book. Frequency, the ability for us to change our thoughts and change our mind, reprogram our mind through neuroplasticity. All of that's in the book. Relationships, the flawed beliefs in relationships, and the fact that happiness cannot be found in external happenings, external things, which is part of the problem with the world. We're running around buying things to make ourselves happy, and the more we buy, the more unhappy we become. So all of that's covered in the book, and I won't cover too much because I'm not sure how much time I got, but hopefully you can consider my proposal in totality, and I look forward to possibly publishing with Hay House. Alternatively, I look forward to publishing regardless. So all the best, and thanks so much for the wonderful work that you're doing with the Hay House Writers Workshops. And they're just unbelievable, and I know that so many people's lives are being changed through the work that you're doing. So thanks again, all the best, and all the best.